Titans fans, do you guys want more videos from us here at Chat Sports? If so, then type in me in the comment section. You would be surprised how many of you apparently aren't paying all that much attention. The audience numbers aren't great. I want to get them up, but I need your support to do so. So if you want more free Tennessee Titans videos here on Tennessee Titans Today, then type me in the comments section. Hello, friends. I am Tom Downey, here to break down some rumors and news items for Tennessee as they are in their bye week this week. Let's focus in on Julio Jones, the dynamic, talented wide receiver, but, someone who just cannot stay healthy. He is eligible to return from IR now for Tennessee, having sat out the necessary 3 games. Julio has dealt with hamstring injuries yet again this season, and the Titans offense, boy, do they need the help in a big, big way at the wide receiver spot. Unfortunately, Julio Jones has not been the prince that was promised. 21 catches only this year for 336 yards. This is not the Julio Jones that we are so accustomed to seeing dominate the NFL. Even last year when he was injured, he was putting up better production than what he has this year. Imagine telling a Titans fan at the beginning of the year, hey, Julio, or any fan, has 0 touchdowns in 6 games. Oof, it's not good. Tennessee overall, oh boy, are they struggling at wide receiver. A.J. Brown is on IR. Julio Jones is on IR. Marcus Johnson, Cameron Batson, Racey McMath. All 5 guys are on injured reserve. That leaves Chester Rogers, Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, and Dez Fitzpatrick, plus some practice squad guys. Golden Tate season, maybe, probably not, at receiver. It's not pretty. What I'm saying is that Tennessee needs Julio out there as soon as humanly possible, even though he's no longer prime Julio Jones. I don't think that player is ever going to come back. He's not going to be the arguably best wide receiver in the NFL again. That's not to say he can't be a great or even a good football player at worst, and it can certainly help Tennessee, but prime Julio, I just don't think it's left in the tank at this point because of all the injuries. So what do you think? Will Julio play next week? I hope that's the case. We will see when exactly he is activated. This is the pinned comment on today's video. Type in Y for yes, you think he will, and for no, he will not. If you get the ad break on YouTube, take advantage. Head down there and type your predictions. Let's stick on the offense here, then we'll flip to the defensive side of the ball. Ryan Tannehill, concerns around his play. He has struggled the past few games. There's no way to get past that one. Now, at the same time, as his head coach Mike Vrabel has said, it is not all Tannehill's fault. There is no Derrick Henry, no Julio Jones, no A.J. Brown. If we're being honest, the offensive line hasn't been that productive either. But still, you need Ryan Tannehill and that big old contract to play better than what he has. Here's what Mike Vrabel had to say. I think Ryan has to be better. I think everybody has to be better around him. We have to be better blocking in the middle of the pocket, have to be better on the edges, get open quicker, be decisive, and then ball placements and decision-making from the quarterback. That is what it is. We do need to be better throwing the football with whoever we are throwing it with. It starts with protection. It starts with getting open, and then the quarterback having the trust to throw it to the guys, and just like that. Tannehill's numbers overall this year, these are far below what we saw in previous seasons since the trade to Tennessee, when he frankly can make an argument was playing like a top 10 quarterback. Certainly has not played like one this year. In fact, his numbers the past 4 games since the Derrick Henry injury, not great. Not great before that either. The completion percentage is actually up. The yards per attempt is down by about 1.5. That's a pretty big dip from solid to not very good. Touchdown interception ratio, a real problem all year, as have been the sacks. If you are worried about the play of Ryan Tannehill, I absolutely understand that. Quarterback play of the big dogs has been actually a little bit down this year. A lot of the quarterbacks not having their best play this season. But what is your concern level over Ryan Tannehill? Scale this for me from 1 to 10. 1 being you're not worried at all, 10 being you're freaking out and you want to find a new quarterback this offseason. Now, if you're a gambling man, you've got the right spot here. It's BetUS. You can get a 125% deposit bonus at chatsports.com/bet. Use the promo code you guys see right there. It's chat125. Good thing to bet on? Maybe Tennessee to win the AFC South. The Colts have been playing well. I get that. I still think this is Tennessee's division to lose. I like that bet, and the odds are pretty decent. So go put $5 down of your 100 and your 125 deposit bonus there when you use promo code chat125 at chatsports.com/bet. I'm going to get on my hype train here for cornerback Kristian Fulton. Now, he did miss some time this year with an injury, but I want to just shout him out and give the credits where it is due for, I think, under the radar, one of the best breakout players in the entire NFL this season. Fulton was banged up last year, didn't play a ton. When he has been out there, Kristian Fulton has played and looked like a legitimate number 1 corner. I have been so impressed by him this year, and maybe it's asking for a lot, but imagine if he, Caleb Farley, and Elijah Molden can all stay healthy. That is a damn good cornerback grouping. So I'm going to spend some more time here on Fulton. Before that, though, I want you guys to grade him for me in the comment section. A, B, C, D, or F. Get those votes in right now. I'm giving Kristian Fulton a straight-up A. I know the interceptions might not be Trayvon Diggs numbers. It's okay. 9 pass breakups. Look at the completion percentage. That draft class for Kristian Fulton with a 46.3% rate is as good as anybody around the NFL this year. Fulton has been incredible. I loved him coming out. He was one of my top 5, if not top 4, corners in that draft class. He has been a baller this year. A.J. Terrell of the Falcons, Trayvon Diggs of the Cowboys, Jalen Johnson of the Bears, and Kristian Fulton of the Titans have all been incredible draft picks by their respective teams, and they've all outplayed the 2 very early first-round picks of Jeffrey Okudah and C.J. Henderson. Fulton has been an absolute baller this season. I am very impressed by him. He and Jeffrey Simmons look like focal points of this Titans defense for years to come. Now, if you guys want more free Tennessee Titans videos, hit that big red button and subscribe today. We are getting closer to 1,200 subscribers, but we still got a pretty decent way to go. So please, if you want it for free, subscribe right now. I do want to mention the linebackers here briefly for Tennessee because it's not great. Rashaan Evans, Monty Rice, and David Long are all hurt right now. A common theme in Tennessee. Good time for the bye. Evans has missed 5 straight games. I hope he's able to come back this week. David Long has missed 3 straight games, and Monty Rice now just got placed on IR. Tennessee needs Long and Evans back out there, especially with the injury to Monty Rice now. Jayon Brown, it gives them great depth. They do go 4 deep at inside linebacker, but when 3 of them are hurt, boy, that depth kind of falls apart pretty damn quickly. So I don't know yet if Long and Evans will be back after the bye. However, they've both missed more time than they would have missed, or at least equal amount they would have missed had they gone on IR. So Tennessee's got to think they were going to be close around this point in the year. I think Evans' recovery has been slower than expected. Makes sense with the 5 games missed, right? David Long, I hope he comes back. The Patriots attacked that inside linebacking core fairly heavily in the Titans' most recent game, especially with when Monty Rice went down. He was playing great in that matchup. I don't care much for Nick Zunbar. I think I got that last name right. Hopefully Evans and Long come back this week, but we'll have to wait and see. All of these injuries for Tennessee have been a major problem this year, and hopefully they get healthy just in time for a deep playoff push.